How y'all doing? Hope y'all can hear me real good. How y'all doing? The video gonna be about the R. Kelly verdict, and by now you know he was found guilty, and they make him out to be a predator, and he was in a no-win situation. This is a loss for all. There are no winners in this verdict. One of the greatest musical artists ever, convicted of running an enterprise and being seen as a predator. The victims, what they went through, painful. The music industry, music fans, music lovers, this is a no-win situation. Now, will always be a big fan of that man's music because I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it. You can't write and produce and have a body of work and all that impact and it didn't hit on people. And I'm also a firm believer that the government is racist, that the music industry is racist, and that they conspired to take him down when he wanted his masters and his money. And they made an example of him, because I'm not going to sit here and believe that, hey, 30 years, and they didn't go after him 20 years ago when Ignition and Step in the Name of Love, Happy People, and all those songs were out. They had a better chance of taking him down then, more credible than now. But now he got older, hitless, has been, and playing low-key places. The star ain't the same no more. So they made an example of him. This is what we think of you. The number one R&B artist of the last 35 years to quote in the Billboard magazine, will lock you up. We do what we want to do. Because it is black and white, too. Don't get it twisted. Hugh Hefner got the parade around. Much shout out to Willie D, because Willie D gave a great informative take on this. The white counterparts have done it. It's ironic, too, because R. Kelly's birthday is on the same day as Elvis Presley. Look up about Elvis and Priscilla, but that's another story. But R. Kelly did make some bad choices, some bad decisions. You can't be arrogant and black in this country, especially thinking that you got a bag and that these people will not turn and flip on you. Can't do that. Can't act like you're above the law and that it don't apply. You got to stay out of sight, out of mind, because they are looking for ways to take you down by any means. And the fix was on. I mean, let me be realistic. Dream Hampton is a joke. A documentary is what led to all this. That's not even, you couldn't even wrote that up on a TV show. Law and Order couldn't even do that. But this is what they want when they want to take you down. And you just can't be gullible and believe that you can get away with stuff at the same time. There are no winners in this R. Kelly verdict. No winners at all. Because his life, his children, fans, victims, and everybody lost. Industry is accountable. They were enablers. There is no co-conspirator. As far as the RICO charge and all that, it's a joke. Because where are the co-conspirators at? The enablers are the industry. The enablers are the people that were paid to look the other way, the industry, etc. So who is going to speak the truth? The industry is going to look, well, we're not accountable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But, it's a sad situation for all parties involved. And, when you see something like this happens, and I will go, it is racial in the standpoint, anytime somebody black that reaches a certain level in prominence and something like this happens, it is a slap to the culture. And R. Kelly is responsible for his actions. However, it is a slap to the culture because white counterparts do not have this happen to them. Not like this. And before somebody brings Harvey Weinstein up, it's not quite the same. You're not looking at it as you would if that was Woody Allen, or if that was an Elvis Presley, or, had that been some other stories to tap into. But that's what happens and whatnot. So, I'm not going to dare say fall from grace because his music lives on. He will always have fans. His songs will always endure. And he wrote and produced some of the biggest songs ever for the likes of Michael Jackson, for Whitney Houston, for the Isley Brothers. So that will not be forgotten. He worked with some of the biggest names in hip-hop ever. That will never be forgotten. Body of work, his catalog. But it will come, it will come with an asterisk. It will be folks who will have that. And it will be hard to separate the two for some folks. But again, there's a lot more to this than just meets the eye. And like I said before, if you do something that violates people's rights, male, female, children, etc., you got to pay the price. However, I believe, and I still say this, conspiracy, there was more going on to this than just meets the eye. But he will have to answer to his Redeemer, and he was found guilty. And that's how they came up with that. But give me your thoughts and your takes. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Please hit the like, subscribe. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And I will say this. Yes, he's accountable for his actions and he made bad choices. However, I want to see some of the white counterparts catch the same. Because I don't foresee that happening. And they don't either. I'm out.